And they react to the punchlines.
You're right.
They react to the punchline.
Yes.
You gonna die alone?
But he ain't trying to.
You gonna die alone? That's what gotta be.
But he ain't trying to make nobody laugh though. That's the difference. He ain't trying to make you laugh.
I be crying.
But see, the reason you laugh is because you don't get mad. See, the only reason people this applies to anything. Mm-hmm. When people get mad, when people say things, is because they don't understand it. Mm-hmm. It's a lack of understanding. Like, how could this motherfucker say this? You know, that's why you're mad about it, because you don't have understand. When your kids do shit, it's like, and it makes you like, how could this? You just look this joke
right, like what in the hell, right?
So how you supposed to be like Derek Jackson or something?
No,
Tell them what they want to hear.
I think he can. He can say the same thing. It's just you gotta, as a speaker. He's going to be effective with some women. Some women are going to actually, what he's saying is going to resonate with them. Mm-hmm. But some of them are very defensive. Yes. The same stuff he's talking about is what he's going to find.
They defensive, but they're watching, and he getting paid off the view by him saying that crazy shit.
Something he's saying that they're saying, damn, I do that sometimes. You know, so it's resonating, but no, hell no, I got to keep my foot on your throat.
Right.
That's
I mean, that's no different from a dude in the streets. You can't let up.
Can't let up.
If you see them, if they reacting,
keep applying pressure.
Yeah, if you see them,
y'all do the same.
That's what just keep on.
When that juggler is sticking out right there, do that.
I'm outnumbered at the studio right now.
Apply that pressure too. How long you gonna date? And you apply pressure.
You gotta realize Kevin
Samuels make diamonds too.
Kevin Samuels is a what they call that? He's a bitter old man. Mm-hmm. Just like when people be watching them bitter old women.
I don't think he's
young
bitter
women.
now.
No, he bitter.
I think
he just getting paid.
No, I don't think he's bitter.
A lot of his stuff comes. Reactions, I see it comes out like
a lot of his stuff comes from him being bitter, and I'm not saying bitter is just natural. You nothing wrong with being bitter. I was a rapper. I was bitter at these young dudes walking around with their pants down and all this stuff. They tight their pants. So I was bitter about this shit. I'm not finna walk around with my pants, my drawers showing this shit. But I'm just saying, it's not me. What I'm saying is we're all imperfect. Yeah. Kevin Samuel is imperfect. I done seen a woman pimp him on the goddamn shit. Had him stutter. I can count him with my fingers. But had him stutter like, and them feminists, they jumped up. Well, we got him right here. Yeah, we got him. We got him. You know what I'm saying? We all imperfect, and we all going to feel a certain way at a certain time based on something that may have happened in our past when we get grown.
And we're not going to see everything the same way. And we got to understand we have a different creation. We different genders. So yes, we're not going to, if you got a man to see everything the way you see him, that's going to, you might as well get a lesbian. I mean, it just makes... It doesn't make sense. You're not supposed to do what I do, and I'm not supposed to be able to do what you do.
Exactly.
That's what creates the 100.
That's what makes us unique.
That's the balance.
Yeah, but we come together and we come together and make it whole because I got.
Well, we try to mold somebody to think the way we want them to think and see things the way we see them. That's not. Once you start doing that, you're gonna have to start problems because if one thing I always say is you shouldn't try to change nobody.
Right.
And I hear people saying, well, you gotta mold them, No.
You can't mold nobody.
That person, because what's going to happen, if you change somebody and they're being somebody that they not or doing something they don't want to do, somebody's not going to be happy, somebody's going to be happy.
Resentment and all that other good stuff that goes with it.
And that goes both ways, though.
Right.
But it happens a lot of times.
You have to realize this, too. A lot of women Kevin Samuels be messing with are women that think they have it going on. A lot of women be fine as hell. That he be getting on. But these women think they're all that just for the simple fact that they pulling side pieces, making over $100,000. But they ain't got no man, but they can they could be a side piece to this dude. Now they're making it look like there's somebody else different on Facebook or Twitter or whatever because, I'm getting all these men and this and that. You just a side piece of meat that's going to spoil the next day to these men. But you making it look like you something different to these other women with the low self-esteem and shit. Even the dudes with the low self-esteem and shit. That's why they getting all to that money shit talking about everything is about 100. You remember like it used to be about $40 and shit. Everything is about making $100,000 a year now. Now women on here, I don't want no man making $100,000 a year. One woman broke down talking about she don't want no man making $100,000 a year because that comes out to $724 a day.
She must be an accountant. She counting these niggas.
Yeah, you got a lot of women that's smart. Yummy dummies. Yummy dummies.
But what does that have to do with the actual individual as a person? You can have $100,000 a year and be piece of shit.
But this is why the appeal. This is why the appeal to marriage is declining.
It is
because, you know, the need for each other is not what it once was back in the 1890s, 1940s, 50s, 60s. So now, you know, especially now you got.
You don't need no man. I don't need no man. I
want built this world. We got everything.
I don't need him. I want him.
So when you see that, and if you carry yourself like I don't need shit.
Right.
Well, it ain't that you, because I hear women say, well, I'm intimidated. No, you're not intimidated. That's just some shit some dude told you because he knew if he said what he wanted to say, he gonna be arguing with you. Mm-hmm. It ain't no man intimidated by a woman. We just know that it's gonna be a certain attitude. If we dated enough women in our lifetime,
I don't know, Julius.
No, what I'm saying
we scared. Some men are scared of the word of rejection. They scared of that word no.
That's not intimidation.
Scared of rejection.
That just means you don't desire or you don't want that rejection. But that don't mean that you intimidated.
I don't know.
You just don't want to. You know, like you rather not. It's just like when I was a recruiter. A lot of times I would give a lot of information about the Army and shit like that there. But then I got all this information on the gate, but I'm afraid to ask, are you ready to join right now? Because I'll say take some time to think about it. I'll get back with you tomorrow. Instead of asking, that's the problem I had when I first started.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. You don't want to.
So closing the deal.
I wasn't intimidated by this high school scene. I just didn't want to know.
Rejection.
Yeah, but I wasn't intimidated. There's nothing about this dude that's 16.
But it ain't really
17.
known today, Julius, that a dude is scared of. You know what he's scared of? Being told that he's broke.
Okay.
A woman telling you broke that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing to be told by a woman.
Okay,
you broke. Or she don't even have to say it. She can just give you a look, or she can just react, and you know she's doing that because you broke.
Right. But that's another reason why the marriage appeal, because it seems like it's to a lot of men it's all about the money.
Yes.
Because men is it's little. I hear people say, well, men are wanted for what they provide. If you don't provide nothing, you know that's where you
supposed to.
That's
a man.
Then you get real men. All that. This is where all this dialogue these words start coming out, and you don't hear this in other. You don't see these type of comments with other people.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Hispanic woman say real man and you know. But
they're more traditional. They're more traditional. I'm sorry.
Well, we was that though. But
it's
changed over the last few decades.
Because of rap.
Because of you?
How you gonna blame it on rap?
Because of rap music.
Oh, Lord.
Because of influence off of rap. A lot of rappers used to brag about this, had this jewelry, knowing they got it from their gals' income tax and shit. You know what I'm saying? All these rappers coming out around March and April and shit, man. I'm telling you, I was in the rap game, man. It was all kind of new rappers coming out around March and April. Every year, and they just disappear. I mean, blinging and shit. Baby mama, you know what I'm saying?
But that ain't started rap. People been living ghetto fabulous for a long time.
But it's
impersonating like you got all this money.
But what I'm saying is the influence from the rap is what I'm saying.
It helped. I mean, it contributed to it.
The influence from the rap. Now other colors are dipping in.
This shit been going on since before then.
Yeah, but the other colors are dipping in and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what colors they are, but I was a rapper and there was this one rapper came in. You know, he took my whole crew because he had all the studio equipment at his house and shit, at his parents' house.
He wasn't loyal at all.
No, man, they went just for the fact that it was like, little kid, you losing your friends as a kid because this other dude got more toys and shit. He got the Atari and the Coleco and the Intellivision.
There's been men have lost their women because of something like that. There's been women have lost their man for some stuff like that. So the person it's basically a business decision.
Yeah, business deal.
You know. Well, it's the decision you got.
A business deal.
And then
it ain't the deal yet, but she just makes the choice. Like it's just like I heard on the radio. They was talking about like this one girl had what do you think she should have to do because she knew that this it was two guys she was dealing with. She had a baby, but she wanted the baby to be by this guy because he was more financially stable, had his shit together.
Yeah.
But she knew it was the other one, but she didn't tell him. So now he paying her. So what did she have to do? Now that the truth came out, you got the blood test, the DNA. What should she have to pay?
What you mean? What should she have to pay?
Or what? Okay, if this guy.
What should he have to pay? You mean?
I mean, he's already paid. He's been paying child.
Oh, so you tell me the wrong father was paying child support for the child that wasn't his?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the scrub. It was the scrub child.
Yeah, and
the one that was hitting that surface, scratching that surface.
She would be a better father.
So she knew from the get go.
So what should be her?
That's
what does she get out of that?
I think she should pay restitution. Everything he paid her, she should pay it back.
Okay.
Because you took money off of false pretenses. Like
is what she should have done. But I think it should be more than that. If I go into the casino and steal $10,000 and I get caught, and then I just get it $10,000 back, I should have to pay some more because the discomfort, the shock. You know, like when you do something to somebody, there's an after effect of that you should have to pay for pain and suffering.
Got you.
But at the time, though, you have to realize, I didn't mean to interrupt you. That was those red flag shit. I'm sure he's seen some red flags somewhere down the line about that shit. If your woman over here messing with another dude, if she messing with a thug, that's because he hitting that bottom.
Yeah.
You ain't hitting that bottom.
This is what
if you hitting that bottom, if you hitting that bottom, that woman ain't gonna mess over you like that.
So you making statements like that, but you don't know what somebody else would do. I mean, there's always signs, but not everybody picks them up.
Man, he should have known when he got up in this woman, and it was a little more deeper than it was and shit, man.
But you don't know that's what it was.
When your back wasn't like that when you were in it in the first. You know what I'm saying? Your back, you was barely. Now your back is.
She might have started screaming extra loud now. You know, I mean, they got some stuff.
But she thinking about him. She's thinking about the scrub.
All right, guys. This started turning to soft porn 1-900.
He going into crazy. Oh, man.
He done lost the back and everything.
Like he would. How do you speaking on this experience? Like you done felt it. Have you ever been with a woman?
I was on the other side.
And then you got in it again. And like, damn, the whole back, my whole leg just fell up in it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I was the one that
so
did that.
So you don't know though.
I was the screw up that was doing that, man.
Oh,
damn. So you don't know what the other person know. You just know that you was smashing it.
No, I know how. We do damage, especially black folk. We do
so
damage.
You saying
if you are well endowed,
so you saying
man, you do damage.
I'm asking you. So you felt that there was some damage with the person.
Nah, he felt.
Okay, but
from the damage I did.
But you don't know if he felt that.
Yeah, he said it.
Okay,
he was calling. He started calling me crying and stuff, man. He was a midget.
Okay, well he told you.
He wasn't a midget, but he was real short, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a short. He had one of them complexes
from
too.
Experience.
Okay, that's all. That's what I was trying to find.
I know she like you because you tall. I know you know she like you because you. He kept on saying that for some reason. He kept bringing up the fact I was tall.
You know,
But we bumped heads one day. He seen me.
You just brought a memory back to me. And I'm like, yeah, that is true. Because I got told the same shit one time.
Come on, man.
It was a long time ago.
Tall man stories.
If you ain't
blah,
hitting that
blah,
bottom,
blah.
that mean you paying that rent.
It was
That mean you paying some bills or something, man. You financially stable.
Okay. Now, hello.
Oh,
what we got coming up this week, y'all? Let's make some announcements, some show announcements, Fogle. Tomorrow, May 2nd, I'm going to be at the Standing Room Only, hosted by yours and truly, Mr. Kua Gente. That's going to be 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Thursday, May 12th, I'm going to be on that one show at Lounge 33. That's going to be at 5121 FM 1960 Road West.
How did the show go? The one at the ride, the one telling the stories and stuff.
I didn't go because my dad passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. Okay. What you got coming up?
Man, I got I think I told you about it earlier, but I know I didn't tell you. But I'm actually gonna be on Jim Brewer's podcast.
Hey, Jim Brewer. For what movie was he in? Half-Baked.
Dave Chappelle. He was on Saturday Night Live from 95, or was it 2005, 2008, somewhere. He was on it for like 3 years, though.
Okay.
So anyway, he's going to have me on the podcast. It's called The Bruniverse. May 17th, I'm going to be on that. So I'm looking forward to that.
You know when you're over there, you got to spit like stuff in his ear like, oh, I got this podcast called Soul There.
Man, so, also, I don't you know how to work it, though, but I'm not sure of all the details right now also, but he's also, from what I hear, he's trying to do a show with veterans that are comedians now. There's a couple of us that are doing comedy now. So hopefully that works good. Hopefully you can do a tour or something. Shit.
That would be nice for you. Yeah.
Who the other one? Sean Surley?
No, it's just Jim Brewer, but he's trying. Yeah, no, the other guy is it's a guy named Dennis Mailey.
Okay.
He's in Florida.
Okay.
That's one guy I know. And there's a few of us also.
Shout out to
Porter,
Sean Surly, man,
Oh,
with
he's
the
in
Watchdog, man. Come doing the comedy with the dog on stage and shit.
What
man.
is it?
Oh, he was in the military?
Yeah, he was in the military.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That's what I thought you was talking about.
Oh, no, I don't
You got
know.
a show coming up with him?
I just did a show last week at Rich Williams' thing.
Oh, okay. He was there?
Yeah,
he was on there?
him and his dog was up there. Dog was just
Okay.
up there chilling
Dog
and
is a
shit.
good dog, too.
Yeah,
man.
he
just
do.
be shit.
That
No, he's a
dog
good
is
dog.
that's a show dog for sure. Like he can do his own set.
Yeah, he said the dog be cock blocking him all the time.
But I
he
can
trying to
imagine
take-
if you do.
He
If you
taking
did.
out his cat.
You stupid.
Well, I don't know, because some people
Running
don't
ways.
like dogs, so he did get up with someone and he leaving like, what you gonna do with that damn dog? You might leave
Okay.
it. You can't bring that up in here. Because it ain't no small dog either.
Mm.
He got some size on him. You know,
Yeah,
everybody
I think
ain't
that dog
like-
used to be a fighting dog back in
He
the
might
days.
have
I
been
think
got
he retired.
Yeah.
Oh, shout
He
out
got
to all my Muslims that's out there fasting. Last day of
Oh, yeah,
Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Tomorrow
Eid.
gonna be Eid. Ramadan Mubarak to you guys. Happy fasting to everybody if y'all don't know what that is.
I do.
And I want to give a shout out to everybody who's lost anybody. There's been a lot of death in my family and people who are close to me. And it's just a really sensitive time right now. I don't know exactly what's going on. They say people die in threes. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
I don't believe nothing.
Nothing?
It's just people die in thousands. It's just people just
people
die.
just die. It's just the
we
way of
say
life.
shit.
Like
Yeah,
we're
that's
all
something.
gonna get there. That's one thing that we're all
We
promised
jump on a
is
lot
death.
of bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? But we all have our own ways of grieving with death. You know what I'm saying? How we deal with it. And I know Tyrese had his little rant on Instagram, and he said it was a lot of loss in his family. So you never know what people are going through and how they handle those situations when they've lost someone close to them. So be sensitive, reach out to people, see how they're doing. You know, you don't
Check
talk to
on your
people.
people.
Check on your loved
your
ones.
people.
Give them, pick up the phone. How you doing? I love you. I miss you. I hate you. Get on my nerves. Goddamn, where my money at? Something. Just check on them. See how they doing, because it could be your last conversation.
You know, I get tired. You know, I don't like to hear people saying, "I wish I was getting ready to call them." Man, call them. You know,
Yeah.
and I had, I've had some deaths in my family, and even some of my cousins who lost a husband. One of my cousins lost a husband, and he was in the Navy, and me and her sister, we tight. I mean, we like, that's like my big sister. We lived in New York. We used to go to Staten Island to their house and chill. And her sister's like 3 years younger than her. So me and my cousin was real tight. But me and the sister whose husband died, we wasn't really that tight. She was around my brother's age. So anyway, I just like, man, I talk to my cousin all the time, but I don't talk to her sister that much. So I called her after, when her husband died, and gave my condolences and stuff. And I said, cuz, I'm gonna start being in touch with you more and checking on your stuff. And she was like, well, cuz, it's all right. I know you had a lot of, I've been busy. I said, look, hold up, don't cut me off. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm saying I could have done a better job because I talked to your sister. It wouldn't have been any extra problem to call you up also.
Exactly.
So all I'm saying is that I'm gonna do better. Now, you ain't got to say you're going to do better than anything.
Right,
this
right.
is just something
That's what
I'm
you
going to do.
right.
And hopefully me doing that will actually cause you to do it. But I'm not going to be bitter about it if it ain't. All I can do is take care of what I do.
Exactly.
And
Do
I'm
what
gonna,
you said
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
make the
do.
effort to do it. And that's it.
But why do we say this? We always say my condolences when somebody passed. But why do everybody, is there anything else you need me to do? I'll do it. Half of them be lying like a mug, man.
I think
If
it's
there's
just a
anything
common
you need me to
courtesy.
do.
One thing is sound.
Okay, I need you to pay this bill right here.
Pay for the whole funeral, please.
Yeah, can you please? Shit, man. I didn't.
Hello.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to cremate this nigga.
Right.
The funeral gonna be $11,000. Have y'all looked at
pay the down payment or something?
Hey, go for me. Get one started. I'm telling you.
It's fun. Birth is money and death is money.
Ain't that something?
You get taxed on your way in
And on
and
your
on
way
your way
out.
out.
Oh, man. All my family, they cremate. We don't have. They cremate.
To me, it's crazy
Y'all
to
cremate
even.
as a family?
They don't even look at
Yeah.
caskets no more. They
You
look
know
at
what?
they look at all what them things that people go in.
Gasoline.
What them people go in.
The burners.
They
Barbecues.
don't even look at caskets. Be way over here just dusted like a motherfucker, man.
But you know what?
Yeah, man. I want to get this bottle right here. It look like a I Dream of Genie bottle right here. I want to put these ashes up in this shit right here, man. Hey, does it come with your own spoon?
But you know what though? A lot of people look at that kind of scary. And you know, my uncle passed a few years ago, and I was real close to him. And he got cremated. And you know, we talked before, you know, happened. He said, "Well, man, you know, I don't believe in just putting that $10,000 in the ground. You know, I'd rather get that money to some people that can use it, my kids, my grandkids, whatever." And he said, "Man, I already set it up." He said, "I already got the people that's gonna do it. I gave him a card to my son. All you gotta do when my time is up, call this number. They'll take care of everything. They'll get you to earn, you know." And then when he did die, it was like he was here, then he was not, and he was gone. He wasn't, and it was like, you know, it wasn't the big, you know, because I'm gonna tell you, man, funerals sometimes they've been wearing me out sometimes.
You know, funerals. That's my family. That's our family reunion now. Is funerals.
That's basically what it is.
Like
we don't have family reunions no more.
With black families, that'd be our family reunion.
You know, it's the
same.
same thing. You know, we gotta start getting together more.
Every day.
Then we get the next funeral. But I think that's because, you know, I don't know if how y'all family, but in a lot of families, at a funeral, there's always one person that just goes all out. You know, I mean,
that passes out and just
you having the shirts on. They got matching shirts on. And they part not the whole family, but they inner family. They little clique family. They got all the same shirts at the funerals and shit. I'm like, where would you get a shirt like that from, man?
The clique family.
Yeah, the clique. You know, families have cliques. You know, what was that movie? Are We There Yet or something like? Not Are We There Yet? What was that movie with Sid the Entertainer, Vanessa Williams and stuff, and he seen his brother, Steve Harvey was his brother.
I know something, I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of it, but the Johnson family.
Johnson
family. With Cedric Entertainer and Martin.
They do they do that at funerals now. They don't even, we don't have no family reunions no more. We have a funeral, somebody dies, and they get the shirts, people get the shirts, people get the food, people get the fish, people get the barbecue.
It usually goes to somebody's house, Big Mama's house.
Now the shirts don't have the person that's dead on there. Just whoever family, whoever clique in the family. They should at least have a dead person on the shirt, somewhere on the shirt. I'm just saying. They just bypass it. Oh, we're going to see the dead person.
Let me ask you a question, C. Have you seen a mental health specialist?
A mental health? The same one you? Well, you know, my insurance, man, they don't take HMO.
Yeah, you telling me these stories, man. You in bed. I mean, I don't know so much. I got limited knowledge. I don't know how to practice the therapies they give you, because that's what psychologists do. They recommend therapy.
So I'm in the right game.
Psychiatrists recommend medication.
Because you can't be a comedian if you ain't got no mental health issues.
You
gotta have some mental health to be a comedian.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Mine was from my job. I told you I just lost I just got demoted.
I was dealing with depression when I started doing comedy.
Yeah.
That's what led me. I started writing. I was working on a book. Then I started writing jokes, and then I found I love writing, and that's why I'm working on my next book now. Black Love, Why Do We Fight Like This?
What type of health you was going through?
I was just about to ask you that. The name of the book.
Black Love, Why Do We Fight Like This? It's a psychological approach into looking at a lot of the extra issues, things that are contributing to the patterns of behavior that we have in a black relationship, not just from a black woman, even as just males, father-son relationships, and it's going to be hitting all this, where it's so much things that a lot of us not aware of, and unless you're really aware of certain things, it's going to change how you navigate around it. So.
And the same thing with me, C. Banks. I had a traumatic experience, got a divorce, moved, had to start over again from the bottom to the top. And that's when I ended up in Houston and went to the Houston Improv for the first time. And I was in the lobby when they had open mic out there by the bar.
So that's when you be saying that marriedly single stuff? That's what you be talking about?
It was when I first got
here.
This
girl say she marriedly single. I ain't never heard of that shit. Marriedly single. She's happy, marriedly single.
Now that might be something totally different to her than when we hear that shit. When we hear that shit, it sounds crazy as hell.
I know what she was talking about from the get-go when she said it. I don't know. I guess because, it went through my crazy head and shit with it.
We gotta have some craziness to relate to.
I remember that shit.
She said she marriedly single.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
And she don't talk bad about nobody. She says, I'm marriedly single. That's saying everything you need to know.
That's it.
That's how I felt when I first got here and shit.
Oh man.
Yep. Go through some type of trauma. And you
Shout out to y'all who not paying attention to those people with them red flags. So be sure to pay attention to those red flags, man.
You turn your traumatic experience into
tragedy in a comedy.
You turn your tragedy into a comedy. You make other people laugh from your pain, like Kevin Hart, like his stand up. Laugh at my pain.
Laugh at my pain.
Well, his pain because he's short.
He got
he used that, but
his daddy left him on the steps. Remember?
I didn't know that.
He got that. He got his
dad.
He got his dad.
Yeah.
It was the bottom step. When you get left on that bottom step, man, you know it's messed up. He can at least left the man on the top step. They leave you on the bottom step. That means they trying to get the fuck on. I'm just saying.
He don't care if you get picked up or not.
Right, you're bottom step.
He got a dad.
I mean, he dropped him on and got the fuck on, man.
Yeah, so he was dead. He got a few things.
You know, Kevin Hart, dark
Didn't even
skin.
relate.
You know, back then, dark skinned people got treated bad. That was before Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
That was not before Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, that was the Boggs days. That was the Boggs days. That was like 83, 84.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was before Wesley Snipes. Black people, 83, 84, black people was looked at as villains. All they played was villains in movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you how, and that's something else that we do. We divide. We find different ways to divide ourselves.
Because we come in too many different colors and shades and sizes. It's like we so diverse.
I remember in 5th grade, I was in class, and this girl named Stella. We had a guy.
Stella?
Yeah.
We had
a guy in our class named Dwight. Dwight was dark as them brackets back there, right?
Damn.
So she said one day, I don't know why they call you Dwight. Your name should be the Black. And I'm talking about in this mug. We 5th grade. Man, that shit was hilarious as hell.
Right,
I'm talking about that was the roast, but it just shows how psychologically we tend to look at our characteristics negatively sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's self-hatred.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think two black motherfuckers should be with each other, man. I think that's right. A dark mug and a bright mug, man. That's beautiful. Two dark mugs, man.
The views of C. Banks Williams have.
You'll be bumping. They'll be bumping and all type of shit, man. And I'm just bullshit, man.
C. Banks, before we get out of here, can you let people know where they can find you on your social media outlets, YouTube, all that good stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube watching Kevin Samuels, man. You gonna die alone, bitch. You big enough. That's big enough to be a man. You the size of a man, bitch.
You make me sick, man.
Yeah, my perfume of the day is cologne of the day. Let me stop on you. Y'all can find me on Instagram on CharlesXO2. I don't really be on TikTok that much, man. I be on Instagram a little bit. I'm trying to do them little scan line shit. So, but I be on Facebook mostly, man. But like I said, I'm in the mud out here in different circuits, open mics, man, working on trying to perfect my craft and everything, humbling myself at the same time, so I can come with these gut laughs, because that's where the money comes, them gut laughs.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm perfecting these gut laughs, man. So
there you go.
So the ego has been moved out the way.
Okay.
So don't be scared to deal with me, because the ego is way over here. Now the ego come over here and slap shit out you fucking me the wrong way, though. I'm gonna tell you. He's still, backhand still way over there.
You stupid.
Anyway, Charles C. Banks Williams on Facebook. Charles No Kitty Gang Williams on Facebook. CharlesXO2 on Instagram.
Yes, that's right. All right. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Those who was able to tune in with us either live on Instagram or Facebook, or if you got online at Texas 101 Jams, we appreciate your support. I'm with my co-host, Mr. Julius Fogel.
I want to apologize to y'all also because we was a little bit, we was a little bit late. We didn't give y'all the number to have y'all call in. So we're going to have this next week. I had a lot, look, I
we was having a good time. We had a good
time.
Yeah,
I think it wasn't bad. But still, we can even make it better.
That's true.
It's always about getting better. Don't ever always look for a taller mountain to climb.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you get
Never
there.
get comfortable in life.
Yeah, that's complacency.
Yes.
We didn't even talk about the fight last night. But anyway, the phone number is 713-575-9607. Put that down in your phone. So next week we're going to have some topics.
That's right.
I'm going to post them on my page. Mayam will put them on her page. And we're going to get into it. Call in.
Yes. And
we might have C-Banks next. We might have back next week.
Yeah, we gotta bring him back again. He's a good host here. Don't forget to hit us
Good
up
guest.
with our D. He's definitely a good guest.
Yeah, he
Guest host.
Julius wasn't having
He
that
be a
shit,
guest
man.
host.
Say, man, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Hey, you guys, hit us up in our DMs if you want to advertise for any businesses that you have. If you have any upcoming shows you would like for us to put out there on the airways, we would love to do that for you. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all your social media outlets. You can hit me up on my email if you want to send a bio at robinson_mayam@yahoo.com. And I think we're done. Is that it?
My Julius Fogle, Julius Fogle. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Also, be at Bar 7 in Fresno, Texas, 12207 Highway 6. We're going to be in the house.
Yeah.
We're going to tickle your funny bone. Come on out. Have a good night.
All right, y'all. Thank you for coming out.
Peace
God
out.
bless you. Peace.
Peace
Good
out. We about to have
night.
grease out.
My cousin said good show. What's up, Monica? Love ya.
Thank y'all so much.
Love you, Monica. Thanks
What's
for
up,
tuning
Ian?
in.
What's up, Mr. Paul? Jasmine.